Hi guys, welcome back. This is a video I've wanted to do for many months. This is oolong. How is this harvested? I mean, look at the length of this thing. It's a root, so this whole thing grows underground. This is why I love making stuff for Oppa cooks here, because growing up eating oolong, this is one of my absolute favorite banchan. I never really gave it much thought, but I googled it, and in North America, this is considered a treat amongst foragers, which means it's not mainstream and not a lot of people know about it. Yet, I hope, because this stuff is yum. This is the nitty gritty. Burdock, mostly eaten in Asia and some parts of Europe, food, but also used as a medicinal herb, sold as supplements, tea, powders, good source of fiber, aids in digestion, helps control blood sugar, may reduce risk of colon cancer, is an antioxidant, also has anti-inflammatory properties, yada yada yada. It's good for you. You get it, right? So, the way I know to eat it is as a banchan, in which case I'd slice it into 2-inch slices. The other way is to put it in gimbap as a gimbap ingredient. This is a very classic gimbap ingredient, offering a satisfying, crunchy, and earthy and sweet flavor with every bite. Soaking it in water for a bit is supposed to cut the bitterness a bit, but honestly, my palate being what it is, I've skipped this step and it's also been fine. Also, just watch someone say this causes farting, so soaking it will help make it less farty. I can't say I remember that being a problem, but there you go. I gave you information and trust you will do what you need to do with it. Moving on. Basically, we're going to stir fry these guys in a bit of oil and then add water to cook them and soften them up. Finish by seasoning them in a soy saucy sauce with sugar added, and that will make them savory sweet, which is delicious. There might be a better order to do this, but you hopefully come here for the quick and dirty, the newbie skills, that just gets it done even if it's not the optimal way. I figure it's gotta cook, gotta soften a bit, and the seasoning can be adjusted, so I'm getting the braising part done here with water. I'm not measuring anything, I'm adding enough water to cook, and we'll just keep cooking until the water evaporates. Soy sauce is the salty, savory part of the formula, then sugar is to make it savory sweet. The fail-safe is to do equal parts, soy sauce to sugar, but I am so wary of adding sugar because so much of what we eat already has sugar added that I am super stingy with sugar. Sugar, honey, monk fruit, whatever, you can use whatever sweetener you like. The classic look to this dish is like a shiny finish from a liquid sweetener, so I added honey. Koreans use corn syrup or oligosaccharides to achieve this effect, but we mostly stock honey in our house, so use what you've got. It should be very saucy, like thick saucy, so just keep it on the stove until most of the liquid flies off. Drizzle with some sesame oil because hello, delicious. Unless you hate sesame oil, you weirdo, then don't. Garnish with a national garnish that is not sliced green onions, toasted sesame seeds, but my kids hate them, so I won't. Let's put it in a storage vessel and admire the finished product for a minute. Okay, here we go. I want gimbap to not be such an overwhelming thing to make. I'm trying to normalize it so I can make it without getting a rash all over from the horror of all the ingredients I need to prep. So I'm practicing, guys. I really wanted to practice every day, but it's not happening. It's just not happening that often. The oolong is the star of this video today, especially if you've done the fail-safe 1-to-1 soy sauce to sugar. This is the superstar ingredient. For me, I was like, finally, I did it. My kids are gonna freaking love it, just like me. Unseasoned, it's a bit like beets, like very earthy flavor, But with the seasoning, you hardly taste that. Anyway, my kids seriously hate the gross brown thing and picked it all out. So what's the lesson there? Don't expect anything from kids. Expect the unexpected when it comes to kids. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Something along those lines. Here is some more glorious footage of me making a crap load of gimbap because I am telling you, when you finally get all your ducks in a row and have all these ingredients ready, you just want to make the things and use up all the things. A nifty trick I picked up, although I never noticed this before because when my mom made them it was never an issue, sometimes you will roll up the thing and it will not stay sealed. The gim burrito will try to come apart on you and it will infuriate you. So I learned from another video, you just put a little line of rice right at the top edge, like a little line of glue, because this rice is sticky, so it will help you. And voila, it stays nice and tightly closed and very well behaved, ready to be cut into bite-sized pieces. Look how nice that looks, so colorful. This is a classic Korean picnic food, did you know? Hope you like that, hope you try it. See you next time.